This is not the same Giants. What is up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy, Jay Dimes, and we are back at it with another New York Giants video, back at it with another New York Giants banger. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and leave a like on the video, comment down below your thoughts, and definitely hit the subscribe button and join the freaking channel, man. We've made it. Football is back. This Sunday, the New York Giants are going to walk on that new MetLife turf and put the league on notice versus the Dallas Cowboys. This ain't the same Giants. Dallas Cowboys fans are walking with their chest out. They're walking with their head high, thinking that it's just going to be a cakewalk this Sunday on Sunday Night Football on prime time. That's what we're seeing. And don't get me wrong, we know Dak Prescott 10-2 in the past 12 games versus the New York Giants. He's basically on the Giants since 2016. Yes, we know. But can we talk about those Giants teams? Can we talk about the talent that was on those Giants teams? Hell, we can take it back to last year on Thanksgiving. How many players were injured for the New York Giants? How many players were out of the rotation versus the Dallas Cowboys last year for the Giants? This is a new team. The Giants are heading into this game with no injuries. Everybody's going to practice, to quote Brian Dable. Then let's just look at the roster. Let's look at the offseason that the Giants had this year. Bringing back the same coaching staff. They retained Wink Martindale as defensive coordinator. They retained Mike Kafka as offensive coordinator. Got the reigning, defending, undisputed coach of the year in Brian Dable. Then we look at the offseason. You got the Darren Waller trade. Let's talk about last year, the weapons. Marcus Johnson, David Sills, Darius Slayton, who's still in the team. Love me some Darius Slayton. We caught up Isaiah Hodgins. Offensive line was battered up. Dealt with injuries. Had guys rotating in and out. Straight bums. This offseason, the Giants fixed that. Weapon-wise. You make the trade for Darren Waller. A lot of people talking about J-Rod Kurt's going to be covering Darren Waller. If you don't know about that, go on to Twitter, @DimesJ. You are not going to want to miss that. Because we already cooked J-Rod Kurtz on Twitter, but we're going to save that for another day. We're going to save that for Sunday. Darren Waller, 6'6" tight end. Absolute matchup nightmare for opposing defenses. He is the #1 target in the New York Giants passing offense. The Giants didn't have that last year. The Dallas Cowboys could go out there and throw anybody out there and cover the bumps that we had running routes for us last year. Darren Waller, obtained by the New York Giants. We could look at free agency. Paris Campbell. He got signed. His contract is put in place to where if he can put up some numbers, he's going to get a pretty good payday for that contract. Brought back Isaiah Hodgins, a guy who, as soon as he stepped on the field for the New York Giants, was a gem from that Buffalo Bills practice squad. He was a gem for Joe Shane. Look at the draft. Look at the 3rd round pick. Look at baby Odell. Changed his number to 13. You're rocking a Kayvon, but changed his number for 13. Jalen freaking Hyatt, who's already put on display the speed that he possesses in the preseason game versus the Carolina Panthers. All camp, we've been seeing it. He is going to be a guy that no matter who we're facing, they are going to have to respect that speed. We saw what he did against Sauce Gardner. We saw what he did against Sauce Gardner on that double move. We saw it. We got him. Sterling Shepard's coming back. Wan'Dale Robinson is off of the PUP list. He most likely will be suiting up. The weapons, check. Got that. Offensive line. We could look back at the first game. We could look back at the first game on Monday Night Football. The Giants' offensive line got their ass kicked by the Dallas Cowboys. DeMarcus Lawrence had 6 sacks last year. Half of those sacks came in that game. They had 3 sacks in that game. Well, let's look at it. Andrew Thomas is back Arguably the best left tackle in football. Definitely is in the conversation. If you ask me, I think he's number one. You got him back. Ben Bredeson, solid guard, but he didn't suit up for that last game on Thanksgiving for the New York Giants. We had Jack Anderson out there, Nick Gates out there. Shout out to Nick Gates. Center position. There's no John Feliciano. No, we got baby Brock Lesnar, who's been all off season, been going up against Dexter Lawrence in practice, the best nose tackle in football. He is going to be rolling in at starting center for the New York Giants for the foreseeable future. Right guard, Mark Lewinsky. We get that. We know the guard play isn't that great for the Giants. We know that. But then we got Evan Neal at right tackle. Evan Neal said it himself that game on Monday Night Football versus the Dallas Cowboys was the game where it affected him the most. His performance, he said it himself, it was horrible. We know it was. And we also know that he automatically gets a chance to redeem himself, to get that second sophomore year started on a great foot by getting revenge and blocking his ass off this Sunday versus Dallas. Offensive line, check. Daniel Jones got him some weapons out there now. He ain't out here throwing it to freaking Tanner Hudson at tight end, David Sills at wide receiver, Marcus Johnson at wide receiver. No. Daniel Jones will go out there and prove why he is a top 10 quarterback, in my opinion, already. Saquon Barkley at running back. We never got to talk about Saquon. Let's look at the defense. Last year, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys ran it down our throats. They did. They did. I give them the credit. They did. Tony Pollard ran it down our throats. Had 170 yards on the ground for them. But there was no Leonard Williams on the field. Azeez Ojulari, Kayvon Thibodeaux was just coming off of injuries in that game. That was Kayvon's debut game off of injury that he suffered in the preseason. There's none of that this year. They're going to have Kayvon and Azeez on the field. Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence will be on the field. That's going to change it. That's going to change how we look at this trenches battle for the Giants versus Cowboys. And then you look at the linebacker play, which might be the most upgraded position on the New York Giants defense for sure. Bobby Okereke had one of the most run stops in the league last year from the linebacker position. Tackle machine, can cover. He's linebacker one instead of Jalen Smith and Jarrad Davis. Tay Crowder. You know what I mean? Micah McFadden rolling in that linebacker two has been bad. Won the linebacker two spot over Darren Beavers. And don't forget who the Giants went and traded a 7th round pick for just a week or two ago in Isaiah Simmons. I see him being used as a blitzer, sparingly in as linebacker. I don't see him taking over the linebacker 2 position. I got that as Michael McFadden. But Isaiah Simmons is going to have a big usage on this defense for Wink Martindale. Then we can look at the cornerbacks. Look at the secondary. In that last game on Thanksgiving, there was no Xavier McKinney. The Giants rolled out Rodarius Williams, Nick McLeod. Who else was out there? Fabian Moreau. Bums. Guys who shouldn't be starting. Well, this year, you got a Dory Jackson and you got the Young Bucks as the boundary corners in Deontay Banks and Trey Hawkins. Trey Hawkins, I know he's a 6th round draft pick. I know when we drafted him, no real expectations was put on him. But he grinded. He busted his ass, and he won himself a starting spot on the defense. The Giants didn't have to just throw him out there and become a starter because they drafted him. They could have easily went and put a Dory at corner, at starting corner, put Deontay Banks right next to him, and then throw Darnay Holmes at slot corner or Cordell Flott, whoever. Pick your poison. I don't care. Trey Hawkins right there and grinded his ass off over the offseason, had a great preseason, and yes, they're rookies. It might be a play or two where they get beat. It's going to be plays this year where they do get beat. It's going to be games this year where they don't look as good because they're rookies. Growing pains. I know. But they have a huge test. They have confidence. And they are going to have a chance to put their names on the map. Trey Hawkins, for sure. Because he was a guy that wasn't taken in the first round like Deontay Banks. Can he beat Tyreek Williams-Forrest? Let's look at Deontay Banks. Preseason was amazing. Great preseason. Didn't allow a single catch 39.6 QBR rating when you threw it his way. First round pick. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Automatically, those two guys are upgrades over whoever we had out there last year. Then you got a Dory Jackson who's going to be in the slot position, who, again, did not play in that Thanksgiving game. So, like I said, these are not the same Giants. Cowboys fans are going around here thinking it's going to be a cakewalk. Cowboys fans coming out here thinking this is going to be an easy win in week 1 for them. This ain't the same Giants. This ain't the Joe Judge-led Giants. This ain't the Bob McAdoo-led Giants. This ain't the Giants team that in 2021, Saquon Barkley got hurt. Kenny Golladay got hurt. We had to throw out Matt Glennon because you could cuss Daniel. No, hell no. This is a different team, and the Giants are going to show that this Sunday. The Giants are going to show that this Sunday, and I'm going to be in attendance. I'm going to be there live. We're going to have a live stream. We're going to cover the game. We're going to live stream the game when it's starting. So if you want, if you're watching it on TV, but you want to see it from the actual field, from the actual stadium, from MetLife, tune in. Tap in to the live stream we're going to have Sunday. It's going to be huge. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I can't wait. But like I said, Dak Prescott, think everything is sweet. Kayvon was on your ass last game. The last division, Kayvon had an amazing performance. He's coming in this with vengeance. Prime time Kayvon. You know what happened last time Kayvon was on prime time. Washington fans definitely remember. But that's all I got. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. If you are pumped for this game, hit the subscribe button and join the freaking channel, man. But until next time, it's Billy Boy J Dimes. Football is back. I'm pumped. I know you're pumped. Us NFL fans finally get to rejoice and watch some football. Let's freaking go. Like I said, though, until next time, it's Billy Boy J Dimes, and we are out. Go, Giants. Hey.